Hello everyone, this is Augustus from Samok Library. In this tutorial we are going to solve the algebraic expressions questions in our WASSCE June 2017. Now let's go through the questions. Objective question 11 June. 1 factor of 7x squared plus 33x minus 10 is. Objective question 13 June. Simplify. 3x minus into bracket p minus x minus into bracket r minus p. Objective question 37 June. Simplify the expression a squared b raised to the power 4 minus b squared a raised to the power 4 divided by the expression ab into bracket a plus b. Let's dive into our solutions. In objective question 11 June, we are to factorize the trinomial 7x squared plus 33x minus 10, after which we compare our factors to those we have as our options to select our answer from. Now, to factorize this quadratic trinomial, what we are going to do first is to find the product of the coefficient of x squared, which is 7, and the constant, which is negative 10. So 7 times negative 10 is going to give us negative 70. Then we find two pair factors of negative 70. Then when we add, we are going to get the coefficient of x, which is 33. So pair factors of 70, we have 1 and 70. Now to get negative 70, we have to negate one of these factors. When we negate the 1 and add to 70, we are going to get 69. Likewise, when we negate the 70 and add to 1, we are going to get negative 69. So both results are not equal to the 33 we have here. So we can't use 1 and 70. Then we jump to 2 and 35. When we negate the 2 as this and add it to 35, negative 2 plus 35 will give us 33, which is positive, which is equal to the coefficient of x. So the factors that we'll be using will be negative 2 and 35. What we are going to do next is that after we have found our factors, we are going to substitute the two pair factors in place of the 33 we have here. So we are going to get 7x squared plus, instead of the 33, I'm going to write negative 2 plus 35, then our x will come minus 10. And let me get some space. When we expand the content of the bracket, we are going to get negative 2x plus 35x, then minus 10. We have 4 terms, so we can group them into 2. Thus, 7x squared minus 2x in one bracket plus 35x minus 10. Also in another bracket. In our next step, we are going to factorize. So we find the common factor between 7x squared and 2x. The common factor will be x, because here we have x squared and x, so we can factor x out. Then we open our bracket. We will be left with 7. X will cancel x here, So we have just a single x minus this x will cancel the x over here, so we'll be left with 2 plus 35x minus 10. The common factor will be 5. Then 5 goes into 35, 7. Then our x will be attached to it. Then 5 goes into 10 will be 2. Now we can see that the contents of our brackets are equal. So we can say that we are on the right path. Assuming after this factorization and they are different, then there is something wrong with our factorization. So we can write the factors outside the bracket as 1 and also pick 1 inside the bracket as this. Then they will multiply each other. So this will be our final result. But in the options that were provided, we are to compare these two factors to what we have in the options, then select our answer. And that one will be this 7x minus 2. In objective question 13 June, we are to simplify 3x minus into bracket p minus x minus into bracket r minus p. This is the expression we have been given. What we are going to do is expand the bracket using these two negatives we have. So we have 3x already there. Negative times positive p will give us negative p. Negative times negative x will give us plus x. Negative times positive r will give us negative r. Negative times negative p will give us positive p. And the bracket is expanded. Then we collect like terms. We group the x's and the p's. We only have 1 r. So we are going to get 3x plus x minus p plus p minus r. This negative p can take away the positive p as this. Then 3x plus x will yield 4x. Then we bring our negative r. So our final answer will be 4x minus r. In objective question 37 June, we are to simplify the expression a square b raised to the power 4 minus b square a raised to the power 4 divided by ab into brackets a plus b. Looking at the numerator, we can factorize a square out, a square, we have a raised to the power 4 here. Then we can also factorize b square out. Then when we do that, at this place, a square will come out, b square, 1b square will leave, so we'll be left with another b square minus, we have factorized b square out, then factorize a square, so we'll be left with a square here, divided by ab into bracket a plus b. Let me get some space. We can continue by factorizing the content of the bracket at the numerator, which is difference of two squares, that's b square minus a square. And when we want to factorize difference of two squares, it will be b minus a, two brackets multiplying each other, but one is difference and the other is sum, and b plus a divided by ab into bracket a plus b. We can cancel out. A can cancel A, we'll be left with a single A here. B can cancel B, we'll be left with a B here. Then A plus B can take away B plus A. A plus B is the same as A plus B is the same as B plus A from the commutative property. So we can use this to cancel that. And finally, we are going to get AB into brackets B minus A. And when we multiply, we are going to get AB squared minus A squared. And that will be our final answer.